Hello everybody, Marie by Design here. I said I'd come back on a video today, being Christmas Eve, just to wish everybody a happy Christmas, all my subscribers, and thank you for all your support this year. Thanks to all those people who have been with me since from the start, about 2 years ago I think. With the way that the year's gone by, it's probably a lot longer than that, and thank you to all my recent subscribers and my new subscribers. Thank you so much, it means a lot and I really appreciate it. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all well and you're okay and your families are all right and okay. What I wanted to do with this video is show you what I've been making on my Cricut Joy, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to get out my new die cutting machine. That's my Cricut Maker 3, but I went to get it out because I wanted to use my foiling quill. Now when I tried, because I wanted to do some cards, I've got a card mat for my Cricut Maker 3, but then discovered the only cards that I had were for my Cricut Joy. So these wouldn't even fit on the card mat for my Cricut Maker 3. I would have to use my Cricut Joy. So I had to put my new machine away, which I won't be able to unbox today. I'll have to do that in the new year when I've got the cards for that card mat. So I did a lot of cards yesterday. I worked till 3 o'clock in the morning. That would have been this morning. And then I had to go to bed because I was really tired, as you probably can hear from my voice when I did my video. I'll link that video up with this one. So yeah, I did a lot with my insert cards. I'm running out of those, so I've got to get some of those. They're on sale at the moment. But as I say, I wanted to use my foiling quill but couldn't, because in the Cricut Joy I would have to buy a adapter. I bought myself a power bank and I can't even use it yet. Never mind. It was a Duracell power bank I bought, because you can't plug the quill into your machine directly into the port, because if you do, you could make your warranty void. So you have to have a power bank, and then you can plug your USB cable into your power bank and then put the pen part of your quill into your machine, and that won't void your warranty. Just bear that in mind if you're thinking about getting a foiling quill. So better for me to get an adapter. I've already got the adapter for my big machine, my Cricut Maker 3, but I haven't got the adapter for the Cricut Joy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the foiling tool, so I can do that instead on my Cricut Joy. I'm going to buy the kit that you can get that you can get from Cricut or Cricut, and do that instead of buying another a tool adapter. I'm doing that with that one, and in the end I might even do that with my big machine and buy that for the big machine as well. So okay, so right, so what I did was I cut a load of cards on my Cricut Joy. Some went horribly wrong. I tried to do some designs in Cricut Space of my own. I did do, however, a successful one. Where is it? I've just put it down somewhere. I did a successful one. I showed you in the video that I designed myself in Cricut Design Space. I'm really pleased with that, how it turned out. So I did that one, my own design, using some images. I've bought the Cricut Access, so I'm on a free trial at the moment, and then I should be paying I think it's £7.49 for the month. I didn't go for the yearly because I think you would have to pay up front for the yearly. So yes, I've got 30 days free at the moment. You can cancel anytime anyway. So yes, so I did that successfully. So yeah, but then when I tried to do other ones, this one, I don't know whether you can see it, it was going to be a Christmas, so it's on dark blue, but I just used the basic fine point blade I've got in my Cricut Joy, but because the letters were too small and you have to put certain letters back in, certain parts of the letters back in, they wouldn't have gone in because it's too fine, so I did that too small. But however, I can use this card, it won't go to waste because I can use it, cut that front off, perhaps use the trees, but it's just lettering I can't use on that one. Then I did another one and tried, and my mat, I need to get myself another card mat for my Cricut Joy because it started coming away from the mat as it was going, so that's another card room, but I can use it and cut that bit off and just use it in my crafting, so it hasn't really gone to waste. And this one, well, I think I did it too much and I used the wrong pen. I used one of my 1.0 pens, which has got a thicker nib, and I needed to do it in a fine point, and I was trying to improvise and do it, and it went horribly wrong. And then this was in the wrong place, so that didn't work out. I thought it was going to be a success, but it wasn't. So, but I can use that, and probably part of the design with the trees. I've kept the cut out bits that come away because I'm going to use them in shaker cards. So yeah, look, that's all my wastage off my cards. And then because some of the cards are called insert, well, they are insert cards. Some of them that I designed don't have the things in them like this. So what I did was I used my double-sided sticky tape, but I went a bit wrong with that. It showed through too much with my design, but I can use that again and cut it up. It's not going to go to waste. So that was the ones which didn't turn out successfully. But yeah, make sure that your card is well stuck down onto your mat before you start your design, otherwise it will just slide everywhere and you'll have to pause and cancel. And anyway, I did these cards successfully. That is a peel off sticker. It's nothing to do with Cricut. That's one of my Hunky Dories, and that one as well, Sentiments. And what I did was I glued it on the inside, the card that comes with your pack of cards when you buy them for your Cricut Joy. And what I did was I glued all this back in. It cut away. I didn't realise it was going to cut the whole of the image away from the card. I designed this in Cricut Design Space using different images that I'd got in my Cricut Access. Excuse me. And then I glued all this back on and all the bits on as well, and then just left it. And that's a Not Chocolate. That's one of my Christmas cards. Then I used, for this one, this design which I got off Cricut Access, I just used the fine point pen that comes with your, which is 0.0, the black one that comes with your machine when you buy it, and I stuck an Hunky Dory sentiment on. Sorry, I keep going dry. So I did that one. This one, because I actually found out what I was doing wrong. I left the design the size that it was, but then I just keyed in the size of my card, so that put this correct, and this went in successfully, the inner card to line the card, and you just slot them in, and you get that there, and you just slot them in. They're already in the cards like that. And I stuck a peel off, and I used my fine point pen to draw the design first. Then it tells you to switch over to your fine point blade, and it cuts the rest of it out. So that was successful. Okay, this was another card I did off Cricut Design Space that's in there with your Access membership. This one worked out right as well, and I just used a peel off. Yeah, and that's it. I did all that yesterday, and as I say, I didn't finish till about 3 o'clock in the morning, but that's what I wanted to do in this video today, and just explain where I went wrong, and just to help anybody else out that's just starting with Cricut Joy, what to bear in mind. And if you get the foil quill as well with what I said, just go back and listen to the start of the video, and I've explained it. So the other thing was, I did a video for my thermal cinch. Now I'll do an update of that in the new year perhaps, because I was waiting for some backing boards, but because of all the stuff I ordered, I totally forgot I'd already ordered some backing boards, and they were the 945 GSM. These are A5. I didn't realise I'd ordered them when I was sorting out my bedroom yesterday, and I found them. So these are for A5, and there's 20 in there. I must have bought them ages ago. Anyway, and I said in my video for my thermal cinch that I was waiting to get backing boards, and then I think I've got everything, but because the new mink cinch came in, thermal cinch, mink cinch, because it does foiling, and there's a lamination on it. I'll show it in the new year. I don't think I've done a video for that, so I went and sold my thermal cinch, so I've no longer got that. I've got the mink cinch, and I've also got a laser printer, which hopefully I'll be doing in the new year, because I was going to get a table for it. I don't know yet, so I can use it, because I really haven't got room on my tables I've got set up now. And then because I thought I hadn't bought any backing board, I went and ordered this off Amazon. This is I thought, oh, I'll start off with the A6, but as I say, I've found I've got A5, so I've got more than I thought I had, and this is 945 GSM as well. I don't know if there's any thicker than that, but these are A6. I think they're, it doesn't say what millimetre they are, but looking at it, it could be a 3mm board. I'll have to check and then say when I'm doing my thermal cinch what that was. So yeah, so I'll be starting that in the new year, hopefully. Anyway, everybody, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hope everybody's gonna have a nice Christmas this year, and I'll see you perhaps just before the new year, because I'm still finishing off my borders around my Disney crochet squares. I've got to do a video on that and show you, and then once I've done that, I've got to do some more squares and then collect them and then do another set of borders. It's a work in progress, a labour of love. I'll give you an update of that just before the new year, hopefully, if I'm not too busy. Okay, so take care, and bye bye for now.